Good morning. It is Friday, May 24th, and this is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. Coming up, a local group is trying to spread education about the rosary. But first, your local weather and this news. We begin with a tragic story out of Detroit. A 6-year-old boy has been hospitalized after shooting himself in the left thumb on Wednesday evening. Western Operation Deputy Chief Jacqueline Pritchett says the boy went into a room in the home in the 3100 block of South Ethel Street and came out with the weapon and shot himself.
I believe as a parent, we have a parental responsibility and a moral obligation to keep our children safe. You know, we have to ensure that if you have a firearm, that firearm should be with a lock on it.
She says adults need to take responsibility and secure weapons to keep kids safe, and adds they have free gun locks available. Detroit's Police Child Abuse Unit is investigating. State lawmakers are considering putting speed detection cameras in school districts to combat speeding in school zones. HB 4921 and HB 5726 have been moved to the House floor for a vote. Drivers who are photographed speeding in school zones would receive a $150 fine in the mail. The policy by Ford Motor Company requiring dealers to meet certain guidelines for electric vehicle sales is on hold. Ford modified the requirements in November, but now has recommended dealers to stop any investments related to the program while they review information gathered from over 1,000 dealers. Ford has delayed a $12 billion investment in EVs as their Model E division is expected to lose $5.5 billion this year. Volunteers have placed 5,400 American flags on the grave sites of veterans at a veterans cemetery in northeast Grand Rapids ahead of Memorial Day. Michigan Veterans Homes Development and Strategic Engagement Director Ryan Engel says it is always a special event for them and the community.
It's an opportunity to step back and think about and reflect on those that made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation.
It took about 30 minutes for all the flags to be planted. Scouts and community volunteers did the work at the cemetery next to Michigan Veterans Homes at Grand Rapids on Monroe Avenue Northeast. AAA is again launching its Tow to Go program in Michigan for Memorial Day weekend. Starting at 6 p.m. today and until 6 a.m. Tuesday, free and confidential rides are provided for anyone who needs one. The Auto Club says it has removed nearly 30,000 impaired drivers from the roads in the United States over the past 25 years, and they say Tow to Go should be a last resort and people need to make plans to get home safely. And I've got an obituary to bring to your attention this morning. Sister Jacqueline Roseanne Laster of the Sisters of Mary passed away on May 19. She was a Detroit native and joined the Sisters of Mercy in Detroit and worked as a spiritual director and a pastoral associate. She later retired to the Sacred Heart Convent in North Carolina, and her funeral will be today at the Cardinal Gibbons Chapel at the convent in Belmont. She was 81, requiescat in pace.
For 2,000 years, we've helped the poor and comforted the sick. We've educated generations of children, developed the scientific method and college system. We support marriage and human life. Guided by the Holy Spirit, we compiled the Bible. We are the Catholic Church, with over 1 billion in our family, sharing in the fullness of Christian faith in the church started by Jesus. If you've been away, visit CatholicsComeHome.org today. Welcome home.
In Detroit today, we will have sunny skies and highs in the low 80s. Tonight, we might see some scattered early morning showers and thunderstorms. Lows will be in the mid-60s. Tomorrow will start cloudy, but the skies will gradually clear. Highs will be in the lower 80s. Sunday, we have a chance of afternoon showers. Highs will be in the upper 70s. And Memorial Day, we can expect showers and highs in the mid-70s. In Saginaw today, we can expect sunny skies and highs in the low 80s. Tonight, we might see some scattered early morning showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures will be in the lower 60s. Tomorrow will start cloudy, but the skies will clear out later on. Highs will be in the mid-70s. Sunday, we might see some afternoon showers. Highs will be in the mid-70s. And on Memorial Day, we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs will be around 70. Catholic devotion to the rosary has been constant through the centuries, but it requires education about the importance of the devotion. Brenda Marshall, founder of the Rosary Firewall Ministry in Detroit, joined Vanessa Dan Hagarmo on Epiphany to discuss how she's addressed this challenge.
Well, I'll tell you, I was reading an article one day, and it said, little old ladies no longer teach the rosary. They're too busy doing bingo and traveling. And I chuckled, but I thought, but this is true. There are so many people that do not know even about the rosary, that it exists. And then there are others that they just don't know how to pray it. And so I started talking to a couple of other Catholics, and we said, hey, we really love our mother, and we really love the rosary, so let's just start talking about it. And it kind of grew from there. I'm so indebted to parish secretaries and administrators and office managers because they've been kind of carrying the torch for us and making sure that the message gets to priests. And the priests have been wonderful. They've been great about spreading and putting in bulletins and letting people know. So we started saying, how can we let people know about the wonderful Mother of Jesus and how to use that, learn about the power prayer. Mary says that the rosary is that power prayer that we should be praying, especially in this time. And she says we've forgotten that the rosary can stop war. It can stop diseases and viruses and pestilence. It can stop all of the things that are going on in our world if we all would just band together and pray the rosary.
Listen to Epiphany weekdays at noon on Ave Maria Radio and anytime with the Ave Maria Radio app. St. Gregory the Great says, whoever in the moment of receiving God's gifts but forgets to fear possible affliction will be brought low by his presumption. Equally, whoever in the moment of suffering fails to take comfort from the gifts, which it has been his lot to receive, is thrown down from the steadfastness of his mind and despairs. I'm Matthew Handley. That does it for this edition of Michigan Mornings. You can stay connected with me on X. I'm at Radio Handley. Stay connected with Ave Maria Radio on social media as well, and keep it tuned right here for more inspiring, engaging Catholic Talk Radio. Lord willing, I'll talk to you again on Monday, and I hope you have a very good Memorial Day weekend. Until then, goodbye.